Chronicles of the Curvaceous. Hi, my name is Aisha P. Searcy. You're now tuned in to an episode of Chronicles of the Curvaceous. I have spent like the past day or two, I've been on vacation for the past 3 days. This is my third day of vacation. I have another day tomorrow, and then I go in for a day, then have a couple more days off. But anyway, honey, let me tell you the tea. Sipping it for real, and it's kind of not like nasty because it's just plain green tea, but her Aisha P. Searcy has got to do what she has got to do. And I know that I'm for real this time, a whole huge sense of urgency, because let me tell you the funny story behind this tea, honey. Okay, went to bed last night. See, I'm still in my nightgown. Ratchet, just ratchet. But I went to bed last night, and before I went to bed, I talked to my 2 love interests. And let's just be real. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, because if I'm being real with anybody, I'm being real with me. And on this end, I have this guy who only loves me when it is convenient for him to love me. And on this end, I have a guy who really loves me, like Christ loves the church, like ready to put a ring on it. And I've been asking God for a ring now for, I'm 32, 18 years, honey. Probably 20, probably since I was 12. No, but really, since I've been walking with the Lord seriously since 2001, for about 15 years. At the first beginning of my walk with Christ, I would be like, Lord, send me a husband. God, send me a husband. God, send me a husband. Because I was struggling so much with urges and fornication stuff. But none of that is none of the purpose of this video. But I went to sleep. The love, really authentic love. It's like I'm taking a shower. I'm tired. He's an officer. So, you know, he has to get up early, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So, baby, go get your rest. Love you. Bye. The thorn in my flesh, to say the least, kept calling. Come by here. Come spend the night. Come do this. You know, no. On probation, honey. Can't leave after 7. So I got to come to him type deal. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming to you. Not this time. No, ever. And I was watching, I had scrolled through on Torrid, and I had done some window shopping, and I had looked through some cars and stuff, and I fell asleep. So this must have been about 9 o'clock, because I was in pain for some reason. I had pain in my left foot. And I know this 3 minutes is kind of rambling, but it's going to make sense. So I went to sleep. I took a leave, rested, went to sleep, and I had a dream. In the dream, I had saved up a certain amount of money, like $3,000, not very much. And I took the money and I prepaid for a car. I went by car lot, seen a little car. It was something simple, like maybe older model Dodge Neon, or something like a little 4-door blue car, 5-speed. Nothing particular, which that does have symbolism to me, because my baby dad used to drive one of those cars. Anyway, I prepaid for the car, but I was driving my car and I could not get the car home. So of course I went to the familiar, which is the guy who my thorn in my flesh. And so as I went to him, I'm like, look, I need to go get this car, so you need to take me to the place to get the car, blah blah. And as we were on the way, I met a lady there. And we stopped at a gas station. It's like in the middle of the night. And the lady, she gave me her car, which is my dream car. I have 2 cars in my life that I always wanted, but I never got. Even when it came down to get this car, the Honda Accord, I would end up getting a Cobalt or end up selling for something else, because I never thought I was really like could get it or good enough or whatever, blah blah. Anyway, so I'm driving this Honda. It's blue. It's fabulous. It's the color I want, the leather interior that I want, the 5-speed, the sunroof, the spoiler kit. It's the bells, the whistles, the wood grain fixtures, the everything that I know she deserves and wants. So I'm with the counterfeit guy, driving the dream car, because the lady, I don't know why she left it with me, but obviously she was giving it to this car lot or something. And so I was telling him, like, when we get there to the car lot, I'm gonna ask them, can I maybe trade the one I prepaid for this one? And so anyway, I'm driving the car. I'm like, oh, I love this one so much better than the other one. It's so fabulous. It's so this, it's so that. And I'm just like raving, and I'm like getting so excited. Every time I shift the gear, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is her. This is me. And like while I'm driving the car, I'm like scanning. You know, I'm like the size I want to be. And I'm in the car I want to be in with the guy. But anyway, I get to the place. The place is not open yet. It's in the middle of the night. It's late. Try to get the car that I've already had the bill of sales for, just needed a driver. I already had the VIN number, put it on my insurance, etc. Blah, blah, blah. All this, just need to get my car. And when I get there, the car is like wrecked, like really wrecked. And the people kind of like giving me the runaround and like not even wanting to come see me about this car. And they're like, I woke up and it really dawned on me, in my mind, in my heart, in my life, we're on the precipice, the dawning of 2016, which is prophesied to be the year of manifestation and the year also of no excuses. And it's the year where God is going to basically do everything that he already said that he was going to do, promised us. It's a year of faith where you walk and God speaks, and you just do what you need to do to get the things that you need to have. And I woke up with my mindset in my heart that I'm going to love myself as much as I have loved other people. I'm going to be as good to Asia as I have been to that guy. I am going to allow myself to be loved rightfully. Not saying the cop is the guy. Even though we've talked marriage, we talk love, we talk spirituality, we've been ministry partners and friends for several years. It just has aligned itself now that we're in a place where we can pursue love interests towards each other. But there are some things that I have wanted, i.e. the Honda or the Mustang, for 20 years almost. I mean, 16 and 4 is 20. So 16 years. So for 16 years, I have wanted these things and never ever went for it. The weight loss journey, I have tried it up, down, never, you know, just followed through enough to get the results that I know that I'm capable of getting. So when I woke up this morning, no tea, no shave. I got up on that oral hygiene kick, getting my teeth, Crest Pro hair brush, you know, getting all this stuff together. And I went and put some look hair on the front of my hair to get it to not be frizzy and ratchet and all flying away. And I'm brushing my hair. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna curl it right now because I know I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work out and put my makeup on before I go to the gym. But I'm like, I heard on Extreme Weight Loss 2 times yesterday while I was binge watching it that you have to eat within 30 minutes of waking up, okay? And so I'm in here, I'm making my oatmeal, had measured it out, I had the right bowl of oatmeal, then I made my green tea, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing it for real this time. And I'm sitting here, I'm clocking the tea, I'm like, look, this is what she's gonna do. She's gonna eat this oatmeal, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go to the gym. Then I'm gonna eat in another 3 hours. I'm gonna be good to myself, and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna have my 5 meals today. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do whatever. Bitch, why I didn't know it's 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm so serious. I got up and looked at the clock. I come on here to do the video. It's like 1:11. Get your ass back in the bed. Can you believe that? It is too funny. I'm up drinking the tea. That's what I'm telling. I'm clocking the tea behind the tea. And eating my freaking oatmeal. It's 1:15. Get your life, bitch. You know you need to be asleep. This was not morning time. This was take a pee and get your back in the bed time. But this solidifies the fact that she is so serious. She's so serious that she done ate her breakfast at 1 o'clock in the morning. Girl, you know you're ratchet. I'm so serious. I cannot believe I have done it. But I did say, let me go while I'm up, while I'm vibrant, no makeup, no whatever. I'm just going to put this on camera and get it out in the atmosphere that I know I deserve authentic love. I know I deserve to be in the 4-H club, because she's joining the 4-H club. And my 4-H club is to be holy. To have a husband, a house, and a Honda. And she gonna do that. But it's gotta come when I'm whole. And so I'm gonna revamp my 4-H's. And I know whole, H-O-L-E, is like a whole. And to be whole is W-H-O-L-E. But I'm gonna be whole, holy, house, Honda. Then if the husband comes, he comes. But because I'm whole, I won't need that type of validation, which I know is God's will. To, you know, prevent fornication and to prevent certain things, it's imperative that you are married, so you can live a righteous, God-fearing life. And I haven't always met the standard or the bar because of the fact that I've always had my thorns in my fleshes. They may come few and far in between, and 3 and 5 and 7 years between that, but I know that I have to be whole enough to become one. So my journey is this, as such, since this is the chronicle of the curvaceous, and it's funny, it's true, but it's real. This year, 2016, starting tomorrow, which will be 2016, I'm on my journey yet again. And my journey is a journey of authenticity, to love myself as much as I love others, to be as good to myself as I am to others. My weight loss goals for this journey is as follows. At March 31st, which will be the end of phase 1, which is a 3-month phase, 90 days, I want to be 80 pounds lighter. I weighed this morning, thinking it's this morning, but in the middle of the night, bitch. And I'm working on my cousin too. But I've been just really need to work on that. And I don't care. But it is what it is. I need to be 216 at the end of phase 1, which challenges myself to lose 80 pounds. I'm going to be on a 1,500 calorie diet. I'm going to work out a minimum of 2 hours a day. I'm going to eat 5 meals a day, drink 3 green teas a day. And right now, because I'm 296.2, I'm going to have about 10 bottles of water per day, which will be like the 16.9 ounces water. Or let me show you this. Let me pause. Let me get this. Okay. I'm on this holistic little kick, and I bought this little bottle, and I got it. It's glass, and I had seen it in a lot of people's weight loss journeys, and they use it and they infuse their water, and they put the fruit and the ginger, the mint, and the lemon in here, and they shake it and they drink it. And it's glass, so it's all natural, and I got it for a really good bargain of $1.99. Yay, City Trend. And I'm gonna do better, but it's in me. Lord help me, Jesus. Bridle my tongue, let my words edify you, God. But gonna get one of those Camels. That's what I'm gonna get, because those bottle of waters can become costly, and I'm so health conscious, and the ozone layer and all this recycle, reduce, reuse is still in me, honey. I don't really drink much sodas, and if I do now, I'm getting them in the cardboard boxes. But used to be back in the day, when I get a 6-pack, I would cut that little plastic little thing apparatus that holds the coats together, because I don't want little animals to get caught in them, and I'm really like that. I am, yes, I am like that. And so I've learned about so many carcinogens that come from heating up plastic in the microwave and stuff like that. So you notice that my bowl is glass, and that my teacup is like real glass, like clay, like this is real. And this stuff is this Dollar Tree stuff, but you can get it, and it's good, microwave safe, and it's healthier for your inside and for the environment. And so this bottle of water is what I'm going to use, and you can wash it, and it's clean, and it comes better, and it's just so much better for you to use this than the clear bottle. And I want to say this right here does not say how many ounces. It just says made in freaking China. So what I'm gonna do is, since I do still have like a 35-pack of water, Great Value purified drinking water, I'm gonna pour my water in here and see if, 16, but I'm pretty sure this is 20 ounces or something like that. But I'm gonna try to drink as many of these a day with my flat tummy water, and she gonna do it. So my goal is to be down to Wonderland of 160, between 148 and 160, and that is like, she ain't never been that skinny, honey. But I'm 5'6", and so that's what I'm gonna try. And if I get down there and I'm like, oh no, got those deep creases inside of my face, I'm like, oh god, then I'll put some back on. But phase 1, between January 1st, well, today is the 31st of December, to dog, all my whole vacation is gone. Anyway, it don't matter. I'm a mess, I know it. This lighting is crappy. I'm in my kitchen. I need to put some new light bulbs in here. 100 watts. Next time we're gonna be on fleek with this camera. But March 31st is the end of my phase 1 goal. I should have lost 80 pounds, which will put me at 216. Then the end of phase 2, March, then it's April, May, June. At the end of June, I challenged myself to lose 25 additional pounds, which will put me at 190. I should be in Wonderland by June 30th. And July, August, September 30th, right at the beginning of October, her should be at her goal weight of 160, because I'm gonna be at the 190. Am I doing the math right? Okay, 296 minus 80 is 216 at the end of phase 1. Then additional 10 pounds, 25 pounds in phase 2, which you can lose 40 pounds in phase 2. I'm getting this Chris Powell. I'm Chris Powell in myself, extreme weight loss. So I should lose 40 pounds in phase 2. So phase 2 lasts from March 31st to June 30th, and I should lose 40 pounds in phase 2, and 40 from 216 with another 14 will put me at 186, and then an additional 20 pounds like around 160. I'm gonna do the math and I'm gonna do the charts, but I know for sure phase 1, 80 pounds, 216 by March 31st. Boom. And I told myself that when I get around my goal weight at the end of September, there is the life coaching classes that I talked about in previous Chronicles of the Curvaceous. That is next September. And I will be going to Hawaii. And that's to celebrate my weight loss journey, to do something major for myself. I want to fly. I want to become a life coach and have been wanting to become a life coach for like 6 years almost. And I want to just really, I want to live. And like I said, I'm going to be better to myself than I have been to other people this year. And that's my goal. Oh, do not forget this part. This is the most paramount, essential, powerful, wonderful part of this phase 1 journey. As I lose 80 pounds, I'm going to walk through the Word of God in 90 days. Yes, ma'am. Yes, God. She's going to print off that 90-day walk through the Bible and going to make sure she's on that design, and she's going to walk through the Word of God while she loses her 80 pounds. Because you can't see, the spirit realm is a causal realm, and it has to first manifest in the spirit before it can manifest in the natural. And I'm nothing in the natural without the spirit man on the inside, without the woman of God. And this year, 2016, the open year of manifestation, the year of manifestation, and the year of no excuses, there's going to be a coming out party. Some books going to be written, some things going to happen in my life by June that have never happened to me before. And I'm going to be on this vlog kick like never before. This 21 minutes and 30 something seconds that I've been on this video camera, I know I've played around a little bit, and I know I've joked, but it's real to me. I knew it was an emergency. I knew God was doing what he said he was going to do, and I knew that he woke me up. I didn't know at 1 o'clock in the morning, but I knew that this is the dawning of a new season in my life. This is it. Nothing or nobody's going to stop me. And that thorn in my flesh, you know, God's grace is sufficient for it, and it's going to be handled. But, and I'm going to love the man of God that God has placed in my life in this season until he goes through his journey. And I'm going to help him, and I'm going to live the light before him. I'm going to be a light to him, praying for him and his children, and believing God for the great manifestation of faith while working on me. While working on my inner man, while working on my exterior. You know, I'm going to do it this time. And I'm going to hold myself accountable. And I'm going to be in a cocoon. I'm going to be breaking free from these invisible bars. I'm going to be working on myself. It's like this time, I'm going to be the mad scientist, like Lauryn Hill was talking about, and I'm going to do the experiment on myself. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to break free from invisible bars. I'm going to get in my war room and develop my prayer strategy. I'm going to walk through the Bible, and I'm going to work out like nobody's business. This year, I'm going to be as good to myself as I've been to other people. I'm going to love me as much as I've loved other people. I'm going to be dedicated to the project of Paris. Do you hear me? I'm going to be dedicated to the project of Paris. And I'm not going to let me sabotage me. I'm not letting me stop me. And this journey of weight loss, and this journey of being faithful to myself and loving me enough to break free from these invisible bars and to finish something, man, I need to finish some things. God blessed me, and I asked him, I was like, God, I'm gonna take this gaze. And when I set my mind to it, fear set in. I cried. I was so apprehensive. I was such a mess, honey. But I went. And that day, the devil fought me tooth and nail. I had a car accident. I was in the wrong place. Everything happened. But I went in, the computer started messing up. Still went into the test. After the test was done, the computer did mess up again. Because God showed me it was my faith. You know, now faith is the evidence of the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I couldn't even see my score that day like most people do, but I had to believe by faith and wait 7 to 10 business days for the thing to come in the mail, and I had passed it. And then I had promised myself, oh, I'm gonna apply for these jobs, and I talked myself out of it, and I was afraid. But May 22nd, when my contract ends with the board for tutoring these boys, I'm gonna be taking the summer off and doing my coming out tour and getting ready to teach, be a parapro next year. And it's gonna happen. Nobody or nothing's gonna stop me, and I probably will get renewed for my contract. I will get renewed for my contract and be tutoring next year and paraproing. I will do that. She's gonna do that. But by May 22nd, like I said, the things that I said was gonna happen was gonna happen. And that Honda, I'm gonna get it. And the weight loss, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. And it's probably like 1:45 in the morning, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. But it's okay. No time like the present to get up and to speak your life, to call those things that be it not as though they were, to decree in the atmosphere, to get it on video so you can see and you can go back and remind yourself when God woke you up 1:15 and told you to get done, to love yourself. Charity starts at home and it spreads abroad. You don't have any children, so you should be charitable to yourself and love yourself enough to help others break free, and love yourself enough to be your project this year. I'm not taking on no commitments. I'm not promising myself to nobody. I'm gonna work on my vision, and I'm gonna be the best authentic version of myself that I can be. And I owe it to me. I owe it to me to cocoon quickly, then come out, you know, as I metamorphosize and fly high and begin to prophesy. And I command my body to come in line. You fit in that size 12, girl, you know you fine. Rolling up in that blue Bentley coupe to the premiere of your talk show and photo shoot. I read your book. How did you ever make it through it? And in order for those things to manifest that I wrote so fondly and faithfully about in 2009, and this is 7 years later. 7 is the year of completion. Do you hear me? And they have to come to pass. I mean, not saying I can't have a Bentley coupe this year. I can't have a premiere of my photo shoot of my talk show and photo shoot. You know, I got to finish the book so they can say, I read your book. How did you ever make it through it? You know, and I have to say, excuse me, miss, let me endorse my sister's contract. Hand on hand combat for pride and joy. You know, some dreams I've had since I was 18 years old, and I'm 32 years old now, that I have slept on. I have worked in those things and made them manifest for other agencies, entities, and things of that nature, but never with my name, my brand, my thing on. I made some stuff happen for some organizations, and that's real talk, and it was great, and I followed through with it, and I had zeal for those industries and those entities. And I remember one time I was struggling. I was working, I was giving, I was sewing, I was just the best that I could be for a particular organization. I loved it. And I just never knew how my life would be without being who I was and functioning in the capacity that I functioned in that organization. And as I was transitioning out, God began to show me a dream. And I had gotten a new house. House was big and beautiful, and at the time I had just lost my house through foreclosure, and I was living with a friend, and it was like, man, I had just filed bankruptcy, and I had let my car go back, my house and everything, and I just really had nothing. It was such a barren place in my life. But I had been everything for everybody, and I had been like Martha, 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 honey, instead of Mary, sitting at the feet of Jesus and desiring the good part. I was working hard and going and everything. And I looked up and I had lost it all. I was once a vision center manager working in an occupation that I really truly love. in optical. I had a house, a brand new car, and I was just doing it in my life, honey. But I relinquished all of that to take on roles, some of which I don't even think that God had given me clearance to do. I knew I was called to be a minister of the gospel. That I know for sure. I know I was called to impact the lives that I did impact within the organization. And, you know, just really, I seen some miracles. But when you see the presence of God dwindling, you know that the anointing is lifting for a particular place or a particular season. And so after the anointing had lifted, I stayed there. And it's very dangerous to stay in a place after the anointing for a situation has gone. And it was like God sent the helicopter, he sent the boat, he sent the life raft. I had gotten other opportunities to manage other stores in different metro areas, all kind of opportunities. I'm like, no, I love this organization. I love this. I love it. Then all that dissipated, and then that door closed in my occupation. And then after that door closed, I tried to find little bits and pieces and fragments. And see, now that I'm older and I'm wiser now, I see that when God puts you in a place, he provides in that place. And when he calls you to be somewhere, he lets everything, all the resources that you need for that particular assignment is going to be there. He provides. That's why he told the disciples, when you go out, don't take nothing. Don't take nothing. Don't take no coat. Don't take no sword. He said, because he's going to provide for you. And see, I didn't see that then. When God was releasing all of the resources, removing them, he was telling me it was okay. It was okay to go. It's okay to leave. But I felt obligated. I felt I'm not being loyal. I gotta be here. I gotta be faithful. I gotta be, I gotta be faithful. Faithful man shall abound with blessings. Proverbs 20:20. I'm not playing, but it is true. And the resources dwindled. And so in the dream, I had got a new house, and I was working for this individual, and I was just, like, I got to put my stuff down. I was trying to move in, supposed to be moving into this new place. And I had all these groceries, all this furniture, everything. I just threw it in the house, just threw it in there. And I remember having chicken, raw meat. It was raw meat, but it was like chicken legs. I don't even like chicken legs, but it was chicken legs, and they was breaded with flour, like dredged in the flour. And I took the chicken, and I got the chicken, and this is me. I'm getting the groceries in and all. This is for my house, okay? And I took the chicken and I put it in my bedroom on the floor, and I ran behind this man of God. And I heard the voice of God so clear to me tell me, do not be so busy working to build someone's empire at the expense of your own estate. I began to cry, and I was like, oh, I get it, God. I get it, God. I get it. But that was a real word for me. You can't build somebody else's empire at the expense of your own estate. It's not God. That's counter God. Charity starts at home and spreads abroad. You give as you have purpose in your heart to give. I'm a giver. My heart wants to give so much that I gave it all. I gave all of my energy, all of my time, all of my natural and spiritual resources, and I was bankrupt. And obliviously so. I was bankrupt. Spiritually bankrupt, naturally bankrupt. I was a mess, honey. And I've done it again. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, I did it again. And this season of my life, I cannot build another man's empire at the expense of my own estate, and that's my health. Another reason why I'm so on this weight loss journey and so serious about it, because I have abused my body. I have been taking in so much sugar and so much junk that I have had acid reflux, and it has become so bad. I had to research, and they were like, okay, you should get some baking soda, put it in the water, and drink it. It'll take it away. But then I was like, I never did get on it like that and start do the baking soda. I bought the boxes of baking soda, but I never did. But God revealed to me yesterday. I was watching, I clicked on YouTube, and I typed on there how to detoxify your body. And I know how to detoxify your body. Eat some cucumbers, drink some green tea, drink a lot of water, lots and lots and lots of water. Get back off the sugars and just really do it for a good 10 days. You know, just really cut back. And if you are really obese and you really need to, you can juice. No food, just like do a juice, you know, for a good 3 days, and that will detoxify your body. But a lady was just saying, when you get rid of the sugars and you get rid of all of that, then the acidity in your level will balance out. It'll decrease and you'll be back, you know, in a good state. And so I'm like, I'm not finna go in here and drinking all this baking soda when I can cut it out. Cut it out. Stop making yourself, stop drinking this crap and eating this crap and messing up your body. And so I've rambled on for over a half hour, 35 minutes and 33 seconds according to the camera at the top. But this is real. This is real. And all of these things, like Oprah now, she's part of Weight Watchers, and she's talking about how people who struggle with their weight and they know it's much bigger than just the weight, and it is. And so I'm committed to working on me. And this little fray of hair right here, she's showing out. She really is. But I haven't curled my hair yet. But I got it. Yay, got her. Got him. I'm so silly. Good thing this is just for me. Well, even though this is not the ambassador's hour, I would say my mantra: for I know who I am and whom that I stand, who empowers me to be. I'm an ambassador for Christ. This is an hour to recognize me. I'm going to come up with a mantra for the Chronicles of the Curvaceous. And I'm going to speak it on my 90-day journey. Until then, that's all. I love Quit Hour. Love ya. Just looking at me. Charity starts at home and it spreads abroad. No makeup, boo. Just what you get, honey. Drinking this tea 2 o'clock in the morning thinking you up. Girl, stop. But for real though, I'm excited. I'm really excited about my journey. She gonna do it. Asia Paris, seriously. Yeah, that's me. Is going to lose this weight. 296.2. 30, 60, 90 days. Phase 1 to 16, baby. Yeah. I remember after I had Jeremiah. That's my baby. He ain't having with my honey baby. I don't even know if it was a girl or a boy. I was a miscarriage. But anyway. After I had my miscarriage with Jeremiah, I was 251 pounds while I was pregnant with Jeremiah. And I was 21. Now I'm 32. Yup. 32. That was when I was pregnant. Jeremiah would be 10 this year in February. February 19th was my due date. And he would have been 10. So it's coming up to a point where he would have been 10, baby. And I may do a 5K or something for miscarriages. I might need to work on that. Mothers who's missing their babies might do that. I don't know how long a 5K is, and I don't know how to set up stuff. But anyway, he would have been 10. And I know when I was pregnant, I was 251. That was some 10 years ago. So after I get out of this phase 1, I'll be smaller than I was when I was 21. Loving it. Yep. And I want it to be skinny then. Me and Kimberly Pooh. Love you, girl. Hope your life is going grand wherever you are. We used to be besties in college. But until then, that is all. Au revoir. Let me go charge this computer.